Gotta stay hydrated. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Now today's video is 100% inspired by Crypto Kings. Okay, so this Saturday we were on the Mega Live on Drip Strategies channel. It was a really fun time. It was an amazing live session, and Crypto Kings was there. And then right after because he had a lot of very important points that he made about the Pigpen, about the drip faucet, and why he believes so heavily in the Pigpen and the faucet. So what I did was I just went to his YouTube channel and I looked at his latest video. All right, so if we look at it right now, I actually was very intrigued at what kind of strategy he would have, and the video really inspired me to make something very similar. All right, so I wanted to do a video that's very similar to his, and I wanted to let you guys know what would my strategy be if I had $10,000 to invest today, and what I think would make the most sense. Okay, so hear me out. Okay, so he had a very nice strategy, but I have a different point of view that I think that every strategy is a good one. In this ecosystem, a lot of strategies are going to be very beneficial for everybody in the long term, but everybody has their own way to make money, right? So now let's look at the prices. All right, so if we look at the prices on the Dripnetwork, the price of Drip is at $2.26. Now, this is a price that I would have never dreamed of, and actually, I dollar cost averaged it today. I dollar cost averaged today at this price. I bought, I think, like 35 Drip or so. I airdropped some to somebody, and then I deposited some into my faucet. So right off the bat, I would do like Crypto Kings and deposit the whole thing in there, but I'm the kind of guy who likes to diversify, especially now that we have the animal farm. And I mentioned this on the live. When I think of the animal farm, I think of it as more of a safety long-term play because the emissions given are so low, right? So what I would do is I would try to stay safe in this crypto market. I mean, we know what's going on right now. Everything is crashing like no other. Right, so like I think we're almost under 16,000 for Bitcoin, which is wow. I never thought this would have happened. Almost under 16,000. All right, so what I would do is I would deposit $5,000 into the faucet because despite it being a very safe play in DeFi, it's still a DeFi play, right? So I consider the drip faucet like my savings account, and I'll make another video based on that. But at the price of $2.26, let's say we put $5,000, that'll give us about 2,212 drip. All right, so I think the only reason why I have Excel on my computer is to figure out exactly when I would be able to max out my wallet. All right, so if we look at, for example, 2,212 drip, it would take us roughly 250 days to max out your wallet, okay? And the reason why I think it's important to keep that number in mind, 250 days. This means that in 8 months, okay, just think about it. Compared to somebody who invested when the price was 50, I invested when the price was 66, okay? You guys have the opportunity to dollar cost average in your drip faucet, which is definitely the biggest player in DeFi right now. It's been open for 18 months and has been paying consistently. You have the option to max out your wallet in about 8 months. All right. I was looking at numbers that were like 2 years when I first got into to this protocol, and I was still doing it because you understand the compounding power, you understand the developer, you understand why this is a successful play. But you guys, if you would invest $5,000 today, you can max out your wallet in about 8 months. All right. And the reason why I think that's important is because around 8 months, and this strategy is particularly related to one wallet. I know that a lot of people at that point would have already started a second or third wallet, but I'll get into that in another video. But I think that with this particular wallet at the period of July, I think July or August in 2023, you would be able to start claiming on a daily basis about 220 drip. All right. Let's say it would take you another, by the time you would get there, you would have another probably 70,000 drip to withdraw. Okay. Minus your claims, but let's say about 50,000 drip to withdraw. At the amount of 220 drip per day, that's almost $1,000 per day that you guys could take out of your wallets in the faucet to dollar cost average into all the altcoins that are bloodied on the market, okay? And the reason why I'm saying dollar cost average is because we all know that the halving is going to happen in 2024, right? So the halving is going to happen on April 16, 2024, which is going to be the period where most people think the price of every single altcoin, of Bitcoin, of whatever, is going to skyrocket. Now, this is an opportunity for every single person to start a faucet savings account to dollar cost average into every single altcoin that you can get into the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. You can invest in Ethereum, Bitcoin, BNB. Those are the three big ones that I'm going to be dollar cost averaging. ADA, Polygon, Polkadot. There's going to be other altcoins that are going to come out that are going to be as popular, if not more popular than the ones that we're seeing today, but in the next bull run, just like they were in the first bull run, right? And to just think about yourself being in a position where you can dollar cost average when the markets are bloodied red, right, like they are today, and then going into a bull run where the prices are going to 20x, 30x, 50x. If you invest in something like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Loki, those community-driven meme coins are probably worthless, but once the bull market hits, those are going to be heavily influenced by BNB, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. So those are going to 50x, right? So your $200 there could be valued at $10,000 once we hit a bull market. So I know myself, once I started in DeFi, crypto, back in, let's say crypto, when I started in crypto May of 2021, I didn't have a lot of money to deposit into these cryptos. So I was like dollar cost averaging maybe $500 a month in the beginning, but then I slowed down. But $500 a month, let's say, could be something that I could make double in one day with my faucet at that time. It's just my thought, right? So anyways, let's move on. So I would put $5,000 in the drip faucet, and then my next big play would be in the animal farm, and obviously the next big player would be the pig pen, right? And the reason why I say that is because I would love to be paid in BUSD. I've always loved BUSD. It's one of the biggest stable coins, and I think the most stable and strongest stable coins out there. Despite the markets being disgusting, I think Binance, BNB, BUSD are some of the strongest out there. So I would love to get some payments in BUSD. So the pig pen, by the looks of it, has been paying pretty handsomely for the amounts of pigs. So I would deposit 2,500 into the pig pen by buying pigs. Sorry. So let's say 2,500 divided by today's price of pigs of $118. You would get 21 pigs. 21 pigs would be able to generate you probably like $10 per day, right? Then, moving on to the last $2,500, right? So we said $10,000, $5,000 in the drip faucet, $2,500 to be paid in BUSD by buying some pigs and depositing them in here. Then you're left with 2,500, and at that point, you would have two options. You can either dollar cost average into dogs, or you can farm some dogs. Okay, so I know that Crypto King said that it's probably going to go down in price, dogs, in the next few weeks or next month or two, because people are going to be selling to get into the pig pen or get into the other protocols. But I would still, as an individual, I would still get some dogs and compound it over here to get some passive pigs and some passive BNB. And the reason for that is I'm bullish on BNB. That's one. And second thing is, instead of waiting 2 months to get into get some dogs to compound for me to get more pigs, I can start earning pigs right now. And once the people that are going to be taking profits from dogs put their money to buy more pigs, then the price of pigs is going to go up in value, right? And if you are going to get pigs from your dog pound and you deposit them in here, remember, you are going to be allowed to take 2% per day in your pig amount. So let's say you start farming pigs as soon as you can, then you deposit all that in here. At the same time, you're getting pigs and you're getting you're lowering your taxes on dogs, so you could do both. but you're also accumulating the amount of pigs you can withdraw per day. And by the time that everybody is going to be depositing money into the pig pen, the price of pigs is going to go up in value. Then you can take out some of the pigs that you have in here, sell them at a higher price, and then buy back pigs when the price is lower, deposit them back in here. That's one of the plays that I would suggest some people, keep in mind. And with your last, let's say 2,500 divided by 2. So I would put 1,250 into buying dogs, and then you're left with another 1,150 to buy, to put in the pools and farms to get some dogs passively. So then you would be able to have a cycle from the start to finish. So you would be farming dogs to stake into the auto compound pool or the linear pool. And then once you're there, you can get some passive pigs that you could put in the pig pen, take some BUSD, and then use that to buy more of every single token. Drip, pigs, dogs, garden LPs, piggy bank LPs, and so on. Like the sky's the limit at that point. It's going to be tricky because you're going to want to take as much profit as possible. So the way I would do it is I would scour for the highest APRs, right? So you have cake here at 347. And then you would have in the farms, let's say, the farms are all around 150 to 200. ETH WBNB is at 250, so that's a good play. BTC WBNB is at 246, so you would want to really look at the coins that are not used as much, that are paying the highest APR. Deposit your funds in there. That's a good play. And if you want to be safe, you can pair with one of them that has a stable coin. So ETH USDC would be a good one. USDT and WBNB would be a very good one because it's almost 300%. Cake BUSD 380. The cake, oh, look at this one. Cake USDT 408. The cake pools are very, very good. Like they have a lot of APR. And if you look at them, they have like almost $1 million in there. And total value lock, which is very, very bullish, right? So that's what I would do with the last 1,250. Like, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know of that strategy. Do you think it's a good strategy? Do you think it's not a good strategy? What would you guys do in that position? Let's say you have $10,000. What would you do into this ecosystem to flourish as much as possible? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I had a lot of fun doing it. So if you had as much fun as me today, you can go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends. I know a lot of people would love to hear some strategies. So if you know somebody who wants to learn more about different strategies in the ecosystem, please go ahead and share that video with them. It really helps in the algorithm. And leave a comment below about what you think of the whole ecosystem, what you think of the Dripnetwork, if you have any comments, and leave your addresses down below as well, because I will be doing an airdrop towards the end of the week. I'll do a raffle, and a lucky winner is going to be winning some drip. All right, guys, so thank you so much and have a good day.